Jharkhand ahead of trust vote in Jharkhand Assembly. Bharatiya Janata Party stages a protest outside the house against the Soren government. This is the news that is just coming in. The Bharatiya Janata Party government is staging a protest outside the Jharkhand Assembly. This protest is against the Hemant Soren government. BJP accuses him that under his watch, law and order has gone for a toss in the state, but he is busy doing politics. The background to this is first that question mark that is hanging on Hemant Soren's fate, not just as a chief minister, but also as a legislator after the Election Commission's decision. We still don't know what his fate is going to be. And he has ensured that his MLAs are all huddled together. The BJP is saying that while you're busy doing that, people in Jharkhand are paying with their lives. There have been incidents of rape. There have been incidents of a girl being burned down in Dumka after she refused or rebuffed the stalker. Saurabh is joining me live. Saurabh, show us the pictures. What's happening there?
See, we are learning that the MLAs have reached Vidhan Sabha, and also we are learning that Hemant Soren went to the circuit house to take all the MLAs along with. Now, this is a series of events that we are seeing for past 10 days when in the first instance these MLAs were taken to Latratu Dam in Khoti, and then they were flown to Raipur Resort, and yesterday evening all the MLAs came back to attend a one-day session that is scheduled for today, in which we are learning that a vote of trust will be put on the table, and Hemant Soren government will claim his his stake, his majority in the house. But all these the events that are taking place, BJP is totally on the attacking mode. They are asking who asked. They are saying that who asked Hemant Soren to prove his majority in the house. This is it's a wastage of public's money, because a lot of money is wasted today when Hemant Soren is going to prove his majority in the house. In fact, BJP is also attacking Hemant Soren government of not at all taking care of the law and order situation in the state. Moreover, they are asking for a NIA probe into the matter, all the murders and rapes that have been happening and have been reporting for past 10 days, in which one Ankita, she was a minor, she was burnt to death, and then again after 2 days heinous crime of rape, murder, and a girl, 14-year-old, she was found hanging on a tree in Dumka. And this constitution, if we talk about this constituency particularly, Arunima, this constituency belongs to Basant Soren, who is the MLA from that area, and Basant Soren is the brother of Hemant Soren. So the BJP is asking the question that where were these MLAs when law and order situation was was at its worst, and now these MLAs have piled up and have gone to the Vidhan Sabha just to show that they all are united. And this is a clear case of misplaced priority, Arunima, when MLAs were needed at their constituencies, when the law and order situation was not okay in their constituencies. They all were having a good time at the resort in Raipur. Now, Hemant Soren yesterday gave a very shocking answer when he was asked about the 14-year girl who was hung there in Dumka, and he said that ye ghatnaएं होती रहती हैं, that means accident happens. But what about those accidents, Arunima, which he is fearing of poaching and horse trading, and for that he has taken all his MLAs out of state for a week, and this is a preventive measures that was taken by Hemant Soren. But what about the law and order situation of the state?
Right. Do hold on, Saurabh. Bharatiya Janata Party MLAs have spoken to the press. Let's start with the comment that was made by Anant Oja.
पहला तो यह सरकार अपने विधायकों का ही विश्वास खो चुकी है, और जो सरकार राज्य में सरकार इनकी है और यह सरकार अपने विधायकों को सुरक्षा दे पाने में अक्षम है, तभी इनको रांची टू रायपुर, रायपुर टू रांची ये दौड़ लगाना पड़ रहा है। और देखेंगे राज्य के हालात, तो राज्य में दुमका के एक बेटी के पेट्रोल डाल करके जिंदा जला दिया गया। दूसरी ओर दूसरी घटना आप आकलन करेंगे कि उसी दुमका के अंदर एक नाबालिग बच्ची को दुराचार करके और उसको पेड़ में लटका दिया गया। ये आज राज्य के हालात है। ये मुस्लिम तुष्टीकरण की पराकाष्ठा है, और ये राज्य पूरी तुष्टीकरण के रास्ते चल पड़ी है, और अपने कुकृत्यों के कारण ये सरकार जाएगी। ये सरकार अपने विधायकों का ही विश्वास खो चुकी है।
हेमंत सोरेन ने जो पाप किया है झारखंड में, जो भ्रष्टाचार किया है, उसे ध्यान भटकाने के लिए इस प्रकार की उलूल जुलूल हरकत और नौटंकी और ड्रामा हेमंत सोरेन जी कर रहे हैं। देखिए, ये सरकार मुस्लिम तुष्टीकरण के रास्ते पर चल रही है। आखिर दुमका में जिस बेटी को जलाकर मार दिया गया, राणेश्वर में जिस बेटी की, आदिवासी बेटी की हत्या करके 100 टांग दिया गया, जिस तरह से पांडु पलामू में 150 महादलित परिवार का घर उजाड़ दिया गया, और ये सरकार तमाशा देखने का काम कर रही है, इसलिए हम इसका प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, इसका विरोध कर रहे हैं।
Saurabh Rathore is still standing by with us. Saurabh, while the Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to gheraw the government on these law and order issues, the question about his fate, is there any clarity on that? Any word from the governor's office on that EC decision?
Not yet, Arunima. See, the governor has been, delaying giving his, orders of his disqualification, if it may be, because the report was submitted 2 weeks before to the governor, but it has not been, made public. But we are learning that governor is still in Delhi, and when he returns, there is a possibility of him, disclosing the fate of Hemant Soren government. Meanwhile, Hemant Soren is trying to, keep his MLAs intact, and for that he is keeping all his MLAs to the safe havens, according to him. When the MLAs were brought to Ranchi, they were kept in the circuit house instead of their residences, and in the circuit house also all VIP arrangements were made. But the bigger question here lies that nobody cared to visit Dumka from the government side. We have seen NCPCR chief visiting there, BJP leaders visiting there. All the there is a bandh called by the tribals of those areas. Now we haven't seen a single person from the government visiting Dumka and giving sympathy to the family. This is a very insensitive as far as the government is concerned. Neither they have announced any compensation to the second victim. They had Hemant Soren had announced a 10 lakh compensation to Ankita, but as far as 14-year-old minor girl is concerned who was hung from the tree, no announcement has been made so far. In fact, the BJP MPs from Delhi, they flew to Dumka. They came here. Nishikant.
Saurabh, give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Hold your thought there. Just want to point out to our viewers that the visuals that you're seeing on your screen are visuals that we have for you about the Chief Minister of Jharkhand. This is Hemant Soren, whose visuals you are seeing, and on the left of the screen you see visuals of the Bharatiya Janata Party trying to gheraw the Chief Minister. Protest visuals there. While the BJP is protesting, the Chief Minister is trying to keep his flock together, trying to ensure that his MLAs are not poached. Those are the visuals that you see on your screen of the Chief Minister of Jharkhand. And like Saurabh was pointing out, the criticism against him and his legislators has been that while a law and order situation is deteriorating, you've seen incidents of, stalker burning down a girl. There's been incidents of a body be found hung on the tree, and repeatedly such cases are happening. But the MLAs were seen doing a picnic, going out for a joyride, putting together all of them together in a circuit house by the Chief Minister. Saurabh, if you can come back as we see these pictures of Hemant Soren ahead of the trust vote, what is it that we are expecting on the floor of the House?
This was expected, Arunima. See, the BJP has been on the front line as far as attack to the government is concerned. They have been attacking Hemant Soren government, saying that nobody, cared to visit Dumka. Instead, they were enjoying their gala time at a resort in Raipur. And now that a one-day session is scheduled today, they all have flown back to Ranchi, and they were given a VIP treatment at a circuit house yesterday night. And today morning, they had left, after attended by doctors and barbers who came specially for take care of them. And after that they had come to this assembly where BJP leaders were already protesting against them, demanding the resignation of Hemant Soren, because they think that Hemant Soren has already stockpiled crores of rupees through corruption, so there is no need to stay him in the state. And they are also saying that it will be better to make someone else who is senior in JMM to make as a chief minister, and Hemant Soren should step down. And